And then go ahead and bring the ball to the arch of the foot and press. And begin to bring the ball to the heel of the foot. And again, apply as much pressure as you need. And then we're going to roll it out just a bit. And then we're going to begin to move the ball to the other foot. Bring the ball underneath the big toe knuckle. Roll all the way down from side to side until you see each toe knuckle pop up. So do this a couple of times. And then we'll bring the ball to the big toe knuckle, roll down the length of the foot to the heel and press. Second toe, down the length of the foot and press. Third toe, down the length of the foot and press. And then so on and so on and so on. And then when you've moved through that entire space, we're going to go ahead and take the ball and then roll it underneath the sole of the foot. You can find that cadence and pace that works best for you. There's a little area right there. And then we're going to bring the ball back to the ball of the foot, extending those toes out nice and wide and wrap. Extend and wrap, extend and wrap. Do this a couple more times. And then bringing the ball to the arch of the foot, applying as much pressure as you need. And we bring the ball to the heel of the foot. And again, applying as much pressure as you need. And then go ahead and roll it out. Good. All right, let's go ahead and begin to bring it back down again. So we're going to begin to come down onto our mat. But before we do that, we're just going to take a moment and observe how just rolling out the feet can affect our practice. So just taking a moment here, begin to press evenly between the ball and the heel and draw your toes up, spread them wide, release them down. Draw them up, release them down. Just do this a couple of times. And to feel and recreate the arch of the foot. And then go ahead and release the toes down. Heels and toes can be touching or hip distance apart. If you are hip distance apart, draw the toes in slightly. And then take 3 shoulder rolls back and down. Let your shoulders melt down your back. Reach the fingertips toward the earth and allow the palms to rotate outward, opening up the heart space. Good. Slight bend to the knees. Inhale, the arms move up overhead. As you exhale, bring it to heart space. From our heart space, inhale up the midline. As you exhale, dive forward, come forward. Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. Take a pause here. Shoulders roll back and down. If you can define more flexibility, you can bring your toes, your hands further down the legs. Shoulders are rolling back and down. Inhale, exhale, deep and forward fold. Shake your head no, nod your head yes. Couple rounds of breath here. Inhale, half forward fold, and then go ahead and begin to step back into plank pose. Draw the heels away from the body. Go ahead and drop the right knee down. And then begin to rotate to the left side of your mat. Inhale the top arm up overhead. And then begin to bring it alongside the body. So really opening up for a side body stretch. You can stay here expanding and opening the body, or you can begin to bend the knee and the elbow, drawing them together. Inhale, draw together. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale together. Exhale, extend. Inhale, draws together. Exhale, extend. Inhale, draws together. Exhale, extend. We'll do that one more time. The next time you're extended out, go ahead and pause here and then bring it right back to center, and we'll rotate to the other side. So coming to face your mat, we'll step back into plank pose, drawing the heels away from the body. This time dropping the left knee down. And as you exhale, rotate to the right side of your mat. Inhale the top arm up overhead. You can stay here or bring the arm alongside the head and neck for a nice full lengthening of the side body. Stay here once again, or draw the elbow and the knee together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. As many times as you need here to really feel that nice opening. And then we'll go ahead and extend it out nice and long, and then we'll bring it right back to center. Draw both knees together. Shoulder blades roll back and down, palms rotate outward. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, release the hands behind the body. Draw the palms together, draw the shoulder blades together straight through the arms. Inhale, bring your gaze up, and as you exhale, come forward in a forward fold. 5 rounds of breath here. Last 3. Last two. And last one, we inhale right back to center and release. So to go ahead and end the practice today, we're going to go ahead and begin to bring our legs up the wall in Viparita Karani. So if you don't have a wall to use, you can certainly just begin to bring your legs up. I'll show the two different variations and you can come into that one. That will be our resting pose to close class today. So when you're ready, first way to do this, if you don't have a wall that you have access to, is just to bend the knees, bring the arms out in front, palms face each other, and lower down with integrity. Once you're here, you begin to release the arms to your side bodies. Inhale, draw the knees in toward the body, and as you exhale, lengthen out through the legs. Press evenly between the ball and the heel, and begin to allow the eyes to soften and close. As you come into this space, you can stay here, or you can begin to widen through the legs, coming into Upavista Konasana, a nice wide open space. So again, you have options here. Now, if you want to stay here without the wall, go ahead and begin to find your own space. For those of you that are coming to a wall, Viparita Karani, so you start with one side of your body at the wall, and there's no real graceful way to come up. You're swinging one leg and then the other, bringing the legs, just like it says, right up the wall. Now, if your hamstrings are a little bit tight, you can certainly walk yourself further away from your mat if you need, away from the wall if you need to, or you can bring the sit bones nice and close. Other ways to do this are folding a blanket underneath the sit bones or bringing a bolster right up to the wall. So again, several different variations and ways that you can come into this practice. So if you are familiar, you can go ahead and add those creature comforts that you need to come into this pose. So taking a moment here, allow the eyes to soften and close, and we come back to the breath. Letting the breath begin to slow and deepen. So Viparita Karani is really a beautiful pose for balancing both high and low blood pressure. If you're having a day that's been very busy and hectic, if you just take a moment and bring the legs up the wall, it can begin to bring the blood pressure into balance, begins to calm the mind and calm the body and bring you right back to center. So another nice way you can just find that space in your body and your mind just to relax. As you come back to the breath, I want you to breathe, I want you to wiggle through the toes, and then begin to breathe from the toes all the way down through the legs. Pause at the tailbone, and then direct the breath all the way through the torso and out through the crown of the head. We're going to begin to move through a counting breath. As you inhale, begin to follow how many seconds it takes to draw the breath upward till you reach your peak of inhalation. So maybe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Pause, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So as you take a moment here for reflection, come back to your intention. The mind is moving to stillness. Breath and body slows, the breath slows and deepens. And with every inhale, moving deeper and deeper and deeper into a state of restfulness, of receptivity, of relaxation. And as you release the breath, letting go that last little bit of anything that no longer serves you. Take a nice inhale and release it out. Good. Do that a few more times, just really letting everything release. Let it all go. There's no reason to carry that around. Just let it go. Allow yourself to feel lighter and lighter and lighter with every exhale. And as you come to your last beautiful breath here, take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, settle into your Shavasana. Know that you have arrived in the most beautiful, perfect place of existence, Shavasana. You can stay here for as long as you need to. And then when you're ready to come out, you can certainly just begin to bring yourself out. Take a nice yawny stretch and begin to come back into your day. So this was your Monday morning deep stretch, Myofacial Release. From my heart to yours, yogis. Namaste.